Hi students, welcome to next session. In last class we have discussed up to 11 questions. Now 12th question, the square roots of minus 2 plus 2 root 3 into I are. So we know that the formulae, the square roots of the complex number, if a plus ib is equal to plus or minus square root of, so here we have to take simply, so a plus ib formulae plus or minus square root of mod z plus a divided by 2 plus I into square root of mod z minus a by 2. Now first we have to find mod z. Let me have taken here that is equal to minus 2 plus 2 root 3 I. So mod z is equal to, so square root of minus 2 whole square plus square root of a plus ib equal for plus or minus square root of mod z plus a by 2 plus I into square root of mod z minus a by 2. So mod z is equal square root of a square plus b square. Here the mod z, so minus 2 whole square plus 2 root 3 whole square. Now here square root of minus 2 whole square 4 plus 2 square 4 square root of 3 whole square root get cancel, remaining 4 3 the 12, the square root of 4 plus 12 16, square root of 16 4. Here the a value minus 2, then square root of minus 2 plus 2 root 3 I is equal to plus or minus square root of 4 plus a value, so minus 2, I have taken minus 2 divided by 2 plus I into square root of mod z value 4, so minus of a value minus 2 minus 2 minus plus 2 divided by 2. Here plus or minus square root of 4 minus 2 2 get cancelled, remains square root of 1, we are getting 1 plus I into square root of 4 plus 2 6 by 2 3, remains square root of 3. Therefore the square root of minus 2 plus 2 root 3 is plus or minus 1 plus I root 3. Option A is the correct answer. This question number 13. If 1 plus I into z is equal to 1 minus I into z bar, then z is here, we have taken z is equal to x plus iy and z bar x minus iy. Here z is equal to x plus iy, so z bar x minus iy. Substitute here 1 plus I x plus iy is equal to 1 minus I into x minus iy. So multiplied here 1 into x plus iy plus I into x minus y is equal to 1 into x minus iy minus ix minus I into minus I plus I square, getting minus y. So here minus y get cancelled, x get cancelled, remaining iy plus ix, you can decide, plus iy plus ix is equal to 0. So iy plus iy, ix plus ix, 2ix plus 2iy is equal to 0. I have to take common 2i, remaining x plus y is equal to 0, but 2i is not equal to 0, but x plus y is equal to 0, but y is equal to minus x. But substitute y value in z, x minus I. So minus x, y value minus x, we are getting minus x. Here we have to take common x, 1 minus I. But here x belongs to, or x is a real number. In that option they have given t. So here t, so t is also a real number. It will written like this, t into 1 minus I. Here the option, first one is correct. Here t belongs to real number. The option is correct option. Next question number 14. If a and b are positive integers such that n is equal to a plus ib whole cube minus 107 into I is a positive integer, then the value of n is, here so a plus ib whole cube minus 107 into I. We have to applying formula a plus b whole cube. Here a cube plus, so I cube into b cube. I cube value minus, already we know that minus I, we have taken directly minus ib cube plus 3a square b. 3 into a square, b value ib, I 3a square b plus 3ab square. 3 into a, b square value ib whole square, I square value minus 1. So here we are getting plus into minus, minus 3ab square minus 107 into I. Here what is separating here real part and imaginary parts. Here a cube minus 3ab square plus I into 3a square b minus b cube minus 107 into I. Sorry, 107. Here, but they are given n is a positive integer, it is a purely real, then imaginary part should be equal to 0. Here, so it is n is positive integer. So positive integer nothing but it is real part, it is purely real. Then the imaginary part should be 0. Here the imaginary part, so 3a square b minus b cube minus 107 is equal to 0. So here 3a square b minus b cube is equal to 107. We have to take common b, remaining 3a square minus b square is equal to 107. But here the b value equal to 1, 3a square minus b square is equal to 107. But substitute here the b value 1 here, so 3a square 1 is equal to 107, 3a square is equal to 107 plus 1 we get 108. Now a square 108 by 3, here 3 1 the 3 36, we are getting 36 a square, but a is equal to 6 or plus or minus 6. But again substitute the values here, but n is equal to the positive integer, we are getting n is equal to a cube minus 3ab square, but a value here 6 cube minus 3 into a value 6 into 1, we get 6 cube. 6 cube means 2 1 6 minus 18. So what we get here? 198. But the option C is the correct option. Next question. Question number 15. The number of solution of the equation z square plus z bar is equal to 0 is here the number of solutions. Let z is equal to x plus iy or a plus iv. So x plus iy, should here x plus iy whole square plus, so z is x plus iy and z bar is x minus iy. The conjugate of z is x minus iy. So x minus iy is equal to 0 in the form of a plus b whole square x square plus b square iy whole square, I square value minus 1. So minus y square plus 2i into xy plus x minus iy is equal to 0. Here I am separating the real part and imaginary parts. Here x square minus y square plus x plus I into 2xy minus y is equal to 0. Here x square minus y square plus x is equal to 0. Comparing the real parts and imaginary parts in LHS and RHS, in 2xy minus y is equal to 0. Here we have to take common y, remaining 2x minus 1 is equal to 0. But here y is equal to 0 and 2x minus 1 is equal to 0. But here the y value 0. So 2x minus 1 is equal to 0. 2x is equal to 1, x is equal to 1 by 2. Here x square minus y square plus x is equal to 0. First put y is equal to 0, substituting here we have taken this equation number 1 in 1. What we get here? X square, y value 0, we are getting 0 plus x square plus x is equal to 0. So x we have to take common x, remaining what we get here? X plus 1 is equal to 0. X is equal to 0, x is equal to minus 1, but here the value should be 0 comma 0 and 0 comma minus. We are getting here two values and put x is equal to 1 by 2. So what we get here? So here x is equal to 1 by 2 in equation number 1. What do we get here? 1 by 2 whole square minus y square plus 1 by 2 is equal to 0. Here x 1 by 2 whole square 1 by 4 minus y square plus 1 by 2 is equal to 0. I take here 1 by 4 plus 1 by 2 is equal to y square. But y square we have to take LCM 4 here. Remaining what we get? So 1 plus 2. So y square is equal to 3 by 4. But y is equal to plus or minus square root of 3 by 2. Here x value 1 by 2. The y value root 3 by 2, and another value x value 1 by 2 and y value minus root 3 by 2. Here we are getting 4 solutions. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Therefore, we are having 4 solutions. The option D is the correct option. Here 4 solutions. Option D is the correct option. In question number 16, in Argand plane, the point corresponding to, directly 1 minus I root 3 1 plus I whole divided by square root of 3 plus I lies in. Okay. So already we know that the concept 1 by I is equal to minus I. So here Z is equal to 1 minus I root 3 into 1 plus I. In denominator we have to take common I. So what we get I? So root 3 by I plus 1. Here 1 minus I root 3 1 plus I divided by I into, already we know that the 1 by I value minus I, we are getting it minus I root 3 plus 1. Here 1 minus I root 3 minus I root 3 will get cancelled, remaining 1 plus I whole divided by I. So 1 by I value already we know that minus I, here minus I into 1 plus I. So the multiplied here, so minus I minus I square. So here minus I square value minus 1, minus into minus plus 1 minus I. Here plus and minus. So here already we know that in plus and minus lies in 4th quadrant. Therefore Z lies in 4th quadrant. Here the option A is the correct option. So option A is correct option. This question, if Z is equal to, question number 17, if Z is equal to 3 plus 7i into P plus IQ, where P comma Q belongs to Z minus Z0 is a purely imaginary, then the minimum value of mod Z square. Then the minimum value of, have to find the minimum value of mod Z square. Here solution. So comparing here, so 3p so multiplying here 3 into p, 3p plus 3 into iq, I into 3q plus 7 7i into p, I into 7p, 7i into ip. So I into I square minus 7q. Okay. Here we are separating the real parts and imaginary parts. So 3p minus 7q plus I into 3q plus 7p. But they have given here it is a purely imaginary. So already we know that if that is a purely imaginary, then real part should be 0. But here real part is 3p minus 7q. We have write 3p minus 7q is equal to 0. Already we know that if it is Z is purely imaginary, then real part should be equal to 0. But here real part is 3p minus 7q. But 3p is equal to 7q but P by Q is equal to 7 by 3, but substitute. So the minimum value here P is equal to 7, Q is equal to 3. Substitute in Z, the values P and Q in Z. What do you get? Z is equal to 3 plus 7i. The P value 7 plus 3i. So here, so in equation number 1, substitute the value of P and Q. Here substitute, so P value it getting it is 0. So remaining, so Z is equal to I into 3, Q value 3 plus 7 into P value 7. We are getting I into 9 plus 49, so I into 58. So, but we have to find modulus of Z square. The modulus of Z square, nothing but square root of, so already the modulus of Z should be 58 and modulus of Z square should be 58 whole square. So mod Z is equal to square root of, and we know that A square plus B square, but here A value is 0, the real part should be 0, 0 plus, and the imaginary part 58 whole square. So we are getting here square root of 58 whole square. Square root get cancelled, remaining mod Z is equal to 58, but mod Z whole square is equal to 58 whole square. So remaining 58 whole square, 58 into 58, 8 8s are 64, 4, carry 6, 8 5s are 40, so 46, remaining 4, 6, 4, 4, 0, here, so mod that whole square is 58 square, the 58 square value 3364, here the option D is the correct option. Next question number 18. The complex number 3 minus 4i, Z is equal to 3 minus 4i, is rotated by 90 degree, in the anti-clockwise direction about the origin, the complex number is new position is, okay, here the complex number, so Z is equal to 3 minus 4i, it's an angle 90 degree, it rotates a 90 degree. We are taking a graph x, y, x dash, y dash. But here the complex number, so 3 comma minus 4. So it is the origin, the complex number 3 comma minus 4 like this here. So x value 3 and y value minus 3, we are getting it is a point P. So 3 comma minus 4, it rotates at 90 degree. That is a new position from the origin. So it rotates at the 90 degree, we are getting like here. It is a new point. First we have to find the argument of this and new argument. So here, so x value 3, we have theta is equal to tan inverse of modulus of y by x or tan inverse of modulus of b by a. So here tan inverse of y value minus 4 by x value 3, here tan inverse of 4 by 3. But here 3 plus comma minus, which is fourth quadrant. The argument of z is equal to minus theta. The argument of z is equal to minus theta. Here the theta value minus tan inverse of 4 by 3. But here we have to find the new argument, and this argument we have to find here. New argument here, the new argument of z, the new position here 90 plus theta. So 90 plus theta, here rotates at 90 degree. So 90 plus argument here 90, we have taken 90 degree value pi by 2 in radians. So theta value, the argument of nothing but theta minus tan inverse of 4 by 3. So we know that the one condition here, cos inverse of x plus sin inverse of x is equal to pi by 2. So we will study it on second year in the inverse trigonometry. So here, tan inverse of x plus cot inverse of x is equal to pi by 2. It will be studied on in second year in inverse trigonometry. Here the cot inverse of x is equal to pi by 2 minus tan inverse of x. But here cot inverse of x is equal to pi by 2 minus tan inverse of x. But here the condition pi by 2 minus tan inverse of 4 by 3. In place of x we have taken 4 by 3. Here new argument z is equal to cot inverse of 4 by 3. Now here, so already we know that one condition, cot inverse of x is equal to tan inverse of 1 by x. It was also studied in second year in inverse trigonometry. So it can be written as, so tan inverse of 1 by x value 4 by 3. It goes on numerator, getting tan inverse of 3 by 4. Here the y value 3, x value 4, but z is equal to 4 minus 3i. So the new substitute z is equal to, how do we know that, x plus iy, x value 4 plus I value 3, getting 3i. The new argument is 4 plus 3i. Here option B is the correct option. Option B is the next question. Question number 19. If z is equal to square root of 2 minus I root 2 is rotated through an angle 45 degree in the anti-clockwise direction about the origin, then the coordinates of the new positions are. Here, so root 2 minus I root 2 rotates through an angle 45 degree. Rotates through an angle 45 degree. The anti-clockwise direction from the origin, about the origin. Here, we are taking like this: x, y, x dash, y dash. Here, so root 2 minus I root 3. Here, like this, the point, it rotates certain 45 degree. It rotates on 45 degree, it comes here only at the origin. So here the points root 2 comma minus root 2, but here it rotates at the origin, but x value should be root 2, but y value 0 at the new position here. Here we have to find the argument. So argument tan theta, the theta is equal to tan inverse of modulus of y by x. Y value minus root 2 by root 2, the tan inverse of modulus of 1, we are getting tan inverse of 1, but theta value 45 degree, but the argument of z plus and minus goes on the fourth quadrant, then the argument of z is equal to minus theta, a minus 45 degree. Now you have to put in the new argument. So new argument here, theta plus 45 degree. It rotates the 45 degree angle. Again theta value here minus 45 degree plus 45 degree, getting 0. So the new argument we are getting 0. The 0 means it lies on x axis, but here y value should be 0. So the new position like this here. Here x value root 2 and y value 0. It lies on x axis, the y value should be 0. Therefore, the points of root 2 comma 0. So here the points root 2 comma 0. Here option D is the correct option. Option D is the correct option. This question number 20. If P is the point in the Argand diagram corresponding to the complex number root 3 plus I, we have taken here OP root 3 plus I, and if OPQ is the isosceles right angle triangle and right angle at O and Q represents the complex number. Here we have to find OQ. Here in OP we have to multiply I and minus I, we are getting OQ. Here we have to multiply I with OP, we have to getting, so OQ is equal to I root 3 I into I square, we are getting minus 1. So minus 1 plus I root 3. We have to multiply minus I in OP, we are getting OQ also multiplying minus I in OP, we are getting OQ is equal to minus I root 3 minus I square value minus of minus 1 plus 1. We are getting 1 minus I root 3. So the point of OQ are plus or minus 1 plus or minus I root 3. No need plus or minus, the points of OQ, they are getting OQ here minus 1 plus I root 3 comma 1 minus I root 3. Here option B is the correct option. Option B is correct option. Next question number 21. The modulus of square root of 2i minus square root of minus 2i is, we have taken here z is equal to the complex number like this. Here it can be written as square root of I into square root of 2 minus of, here square root of minus 1 into square root of 2 into square root of I. Here we have to take common root 2 into root I. So remaining 1 minus I. Now here we want the modulus of the complex number. Already we know that the condition modulus of z1 into z2 is equal to modulus of z1 modulus of z2. Again three terms also same thing. Here the modulus of z is equal to here modulus of root 2, so modulus of root I, so modulus of 1 minus I. Here modulus of root 2 we have to take in square root of root 2 whole square. Here square root of I square, square root of 1, I square means square root of 1, square root of 1 means 1, remaining square root of 1 plus 1 square plus 1 square, getting is root get cancelled, remaining square root of 2 into 1 plus 1, 2 square root of 2. So square root of 2 whole square, square root get cancelled, we are getting 2. Here option A is the correct option. Option A is the correct option. This question, question number 22. If z1 and z2 are complex numbers such that z1 is not equal to z2 and modulus of z1 is equal to modulus of z2, if z1 has positive real part and z2 has negative imaginary part, then z1 plus z2 divided by z1 minus z2 may be. Here solution, let we have taken let z1 is equal to a plus ib, z2 is equal to c plus id. Here modulus of z1 is equal to modulus of z2. The modulus of z1, here the modulus of z1 is equal to, given the condition is equal to modulus of z2. So modulus of z1 square root of a square plus b square is equal to, here modulus of z2 square root of c square plus d square. So square root get cancelled, remaining the a square plus b square is equal to c square plus d square. So we have to find here z1 plus z2 by z1 minus z2. So z1 plus z2 divided by z1 minus z2 is equal to, here z1 a plus ib, z2 c plus id whole divided by, here z1 a plus ib minus of c plus id. I am separating real parts and imaginary parts here. The a plus b, a plus c plus I into b plus d whole divided by a minus c plus I into b minus d. Rationalize here, meaning a minus c minus I into b minus d whole divided by a minus c minus I into b minus d. Here multiplied here a into a square, a into minus c minus ac, a into minus ib minus iab, a into minus plus id, a into id plus iad n plus c, c into a plus ac plus c into minus c square plus c into minus ib minus ibc plus c into minus I into minus the plus id plus c into so I cd idc plus I into b ib into a. Okay, in previous this is a long process. We have to use the shortcut method. Here first we have to putting z1 is equal to, I have taken z1 is equal to 1 plus I and z2 is equal to 1 minus I. So mod of z1 is equal to square root of 2, mod of z2 is equal to square root of 2. We getting, so the modulus of z1 is equal to modulus of z2. Now here I have to find z1 plus z2 divided by z1 minus z2 is equal to, so z1 value 1 plus I plus 1 minus I whole divided by z1 value 1 plus I minus of 1 minus I. Now here plus I minus I get cancelled, 1 plus 1 2, here 1 minus 1 get cancelled, remaining I minus 2 minus plus I, we are getting 2I, 2 get cancelled, finally we get 1 by I. Already we know that the value of 1 by I is minus I. So here we are getting only imaginary part, therefore z1 plus z2 by z1 minus z2 is the purely imaginary, therefore it getting only imaginary part, therefore z1 plus z2 by z1 minus z2 is purely imaginary. Purely imaginary. Here option option A is the correct option. Question number 23. If z plus square root of 2 modulus of z plus I plus I, sorry, modulus of z plus 1, not I. So modulus of z plus 1 plus I is equal to 0, then the value of modulus of z square, and the value of modulus of z square. Here also we have taken let z is equal to a plus ib or x plus iy. Here x plus, substitute here z, x plus iy plus square root of 2 modulus of square root of, so that value x plus iy plus 1 plus I is equal to 0, x plus iy plus root 2, here separating real parts and imaginary parts, x plus 1 plus iy plus I is equal to 0, x plus iy plus root 2, applying the modulus square root of x plus 1 whole square plus y square plus I is equal to 0. We are separating real parts and imaginary parts here, x plus square root of 2 into square root of x plus 1 whole square plus y square plus I into y plus 1 is equal to 0. We are equating RHS, we are getting x plus square root of 2, the square root of x plus 1 whole square plus y square is equal to 0 and y plus 1 is equal to 0, y value minus 1. So here substituting this value here, so x plus square root of 2, we are getting square root of, so otherwise x plus 1 whole square plus y value minus 1, we are getting plus 1 is equal to 0. Now here root 2 square root of x plus 1 whole square plus 1 is equal to minus x. Squaring on both sides, what do we get? So 2 into x plus 1 whole square plus 1 is equal to x square. So 2 into x plus 1 whole square, s plus b whole square formula, x square plus 1 plus 2x plus 1 is equal to x square. So multiplied here 2x square, 1 plus 1 2 we are getting multiplied here 4 plus 4x, we get that is this side minus x square is equal to 0, 2x square minus x square. So x square plus 4 plus 4x is equal to 0. It can be written as like this, x plus 2 whole square is equal to 0. So x plus 2 is equal to 0, x is equal to minus 2, but z is equal to, I have taken x plus iy, substitute the values of x and y in z, z is equal to minus 2 minus I. Then we have to find modulus of z square. Already we know that the formula modulus of z square is equal to x square plus y square. And we know that the formula modulus of z square is equal to x square plus y square. So here the modulus of z square, x value minus 2 whole square plus minus 1 whole square. So minus 2 whole square means 4 plus minus 1 whole square means 1. 4 plus 1 we get 5. But here option C is the correct option. Here option C is correct option. This question number 24. If z minus I divided by z plus I, z is not equal to minus I, is a purely imaginary number, then z into z bar is equal to, here solution like we have taken z is equal to x plus iy. So z minus I divided by z plus I is equal to z value x plus iy minus I divided by x plus iy plus I. Here x plus take common I, y minus 1 whole divided by x plus take common I, y plus 1. So rationalize here. So what we get, x minus I into y plus 1 whole divided by x minus I into y plus 1. Here, so multiplied here, x into x, x square plus x into minus iy minus ixy plus x into minus I into 1 minus I. So minus I into x minus ix, so minus xi plus I into y, iy into x plus I into xy in minus I into minus 1 minus I into x minus ix remaining plus I into minus I plus into minus I square we are getting plus 1. So y minus 1 into y plus, we have taken right directly y square minus 1 square value 1 divided by x a plus b into a minus b. So x square plus y plus 1 whole square. Now here minus ixy plus ix may get cancelled. So remaining x square plus y square minus 1 minus ix, we are having minus I into 2x divided by x square plus y plus 1 whole square. Yes, separating the real parts and imaginary part here. X square plus y square minus 1 divided by x square plus y plus 1 whole square minus I into 2x divided by x square plus y plus 1 whole square. But it is a purely imaginary, then the real part should be 0. But here the real part is x square plus y square minus 1 divided by x square plus y plus 1 whole square. The real part is equal to, it is a purely imaginary, the real part is equal to 0. X square plus y square minus 1 divided by x square plus y plus 1 whole square is equal to 0. It is equal to 0. Remaining x square plus y square minus 1 is equal to 0. X square plus y square is equal to 1. Already we know that the condition, if z is equal to x plus iy and z bar is equal to x minus iy, then z into z bar is x square plus y square. Rightly right. Z into z bar is equal to 1. Already we know that the condition z is equal to x plus iy, z bar is equal to x minus iy, and z into z bar is equal to x square plus y square. Same thing we have right. Z into z bar is equal to 1. So z into the value 1. Here the option is B is the correct option. Option B is correct option.